Okay then, welcome back to the full game commentary and playthrough. Did you notice the new animated title card? It took me all day to make that and it's only 2.4 seconds long. Makes me really appreciate animated films from a new perspective. At any rate, look at Arthur's new warped brindle beauty. Here's what we got up to last week in free roam. We opened up more treasure maps. Here's Jack Hall 2. And here is the location between the O and the R of Kortora Springs. The water's so pretty up here. And then we found the warped brindle Arabian.
Nice and easy. Easy there. Whoa, easy. Stay calm now. See? Here we go. Whoa. Nah, that wasn't so bad, was it? It's okay.
Here's another map. Moving on, Arthur checked out the Serpent Mound for yet another treasure map.
Christ. Yep.
And we were in the neighborhood, so I thought we might as well pick up the fertility statue at Mademoiselle's. Get it? Mademoiselle? Seems a little on the nose, but then again it's $18.99. Here's the map, the roadside brothel east of the Van Horn stable, just across the tracks.
Let's get... Come on, boy. All right, boy.
Then we went to Copperhead Landing to get the incendiary buckshot recipe.
Easy, easy.
And all those gators made Arthur want an alligator saddle, but first he had to save a revenuer from the Lemoyne Raiders. I always like how Arthur gives the alligator a little kick to make sure he's really dead. Back to the trappers in Saint Denis.
It makes the hardiest clothes around. Don't doubt it.
No demasiado bien. Could be better.
You can start using it now, or I can have it sent to the nearest stable.
And then on to the stables. Here are the stats if you're interested. And let's take the horse outside for a closer look. I do like the alligator grain and all the teeth, but I am not happy with the stirrups. We really need covered or tapadero stirrups. And finally we headed up north to Barrel Lagoon to collect the third map for the high stakes treasure.
Yep. Let's go, boy. Yeah.
This would make a great thumbnail. Okay, now you're caught up. We do have a letter back at camp, but before we read this, I just want to mention that if Arthur can read any letter lying around camp, there's no reason everyone hasn't read this letter too. Mary Beth for sure, Karen because she's bored, maybe Tilly, maybe Lenny. I imagine Abigail and Miss Grimshaw would respect Arthur's privacy, and I'm not sure Bill can actually read. Anyways, moving on.
You're cooking.
Dear Arthur, I've written this letter 100 times or more, and I cannot get it right. It's me. You know it's me from the bad handwriting.
I think she means exquisite handwriting. Penmanship is a dying art.
I know I said when we last spoke, and I was going off to get married, that we would not speak again. I know I said a lot of things, and I meant them, I suppose, at the time. But I'm not so proud as to not speak to people who care for me, or cared for me. I've been in Valentine for a couple of months. I had some bad luck, and, well, it's a long story and not an interesting one. But I am here for now. I saw a couple of the girls, or whatever the polite term is for them, that ran with you and your associates in town. And I heard tell of a man who sounded like you. I would love to see you again if you could spare me a little bit of your time. I'm renting a room at Chadwick Farm, just north of Valentine. Yours, Mary Linton.
Mary, that's interesting. We don't know anything about her yet, but we can see from the letter that she was important to Arthur once. But that will have to wait until the next commentary because we need to talk to Dutch.
Arthur.
Dutch? Miss O'Shea?
Well, feels like we are finally getting back on our feet.
You, find a buyer for them bonds we stole?
Not yet, but Jose is working on it.
When we heading west?
Soon? I don't know.
Feels like things have changed. The whole world's changed. But they don't want folk like us no more. We're being hunted.
The world's changing, Arthur can see that, but Dutch wants to hold on to the old ways.
We are smarter than them. Only the feeblest of men take jobs in the government.
I hope so.
Trust Dutch, Mr. Morgan. You have to.
Nice little passive-aggressive jab Molly got in there. Even in Chapter 2, she's unhappy.
They got Micah! Dutch! Arthur!
What's going on?
They got Micah. He's been arrested for murder. He was in Strawberry
It's okay, son. Breathe.
They nearly lynched me. They got Micah and the sheriffs in Strawberry. And there's talk of hanging him.
Here's hoping.
Arthur.
What? The fool brought this on himself. You know my feelings about him,
You
Dutch.
think I can't see past his bluster to the heart inside? He is a fine man.
How could Dutch have read Micah so wrong? Because Micah tells Dutch exactly what he wants to hear, and Dutch will never admit he made a mistake, so he's committed to rehabilitating Micah. Also, they lost men in Blackwater. Davy just died. Strategically, Dutch thinks they need Micah.
No, I ain't saving that fool.
I can't go. My face will be all over West Elizabeth. I am asking. He would do it for you.
I don't think he would, but fine, all right.
Arthur.
You okay, Lenny?
Yeah, of course I'm okay.
You don't seem okay.
You take that kid into town. Valentine, not Strawberry. Get him drunk. And Arthur, no crazy business.
I've given that up.
And I think we can all agree that Arthur has absolutely not given that up.
And you get Micah out of that jail.
Come on, son. I'll get to it, Dutch. Just can't drop everything. Okay, boy.
Go! I rode as fast as I could, didn't stop for nothing.
Yeah, you look like you've been through it.
I'm beat. We finally get off that mountain, then this. Micah's got a crazy side, Arthur.
What were you boys doing? You were supposed to be scouting ahead for us.
I kept asking him what we was doing, but he was, "You worried too much, kid. Just some business to attend to, kid. You know how he is."
Yes, I do.
He was half soaked before we even got there. Then we ran into some fellas. One of them Micah knew, drank some more. And this is supposed to be a dry town we're in, too.
And then he shoots one of them. I know how that goes.
Couldn't even tell you quite how. Happened like the strike of a match. The law was on us fast, too. They was ready to strangle me up there and then. But I got away, just about.
You're all right now. We'll take care of it.
So you're gonna go get him? I'll come with you.
Look how Lenny volunteers. He pretty much hates Micah, but like Dutch says, he's always the first on his horse.
No, you leave it to me. For now, let's drink some. Forget about Micah.
It was drink that started all this.
We'll just have a couple. Settle you down, then head back, okay?
Okay.
Now, I should warn you. Me and a couple of the other boys, we got in a bit of a fight last time we was here.
What kind of fight?
Oh, nothing big. No, we kept it clean. We're all good.
If you say so, Arthur.
It took me a couple playthroughs to really appreciate this mission. I mean, nothing really happens and the pacing is slow, but now it's one of my favorites in Chapter 2. It's nice to see Arthur loosen up and have some fun.
Just one or two, right, Arthur?
Of course, just a drink. No big drama. Can we get a couple beers, please?
I don't want no trouble.
You'll get none from me. I was defending myself.
Tommy, he's...
He'll be fine. Here, have one for yourself.
Thank you.
Micah seemed to know a lot of people. That was the problem.
How you mean?
I mean, I done seen a lot of crazy stuff, but Micah...
A lot of crazy stuff.
Will you shut up?
Will you shut up?
Be quiet, buddy.
Oh, they're dullards. My lord. You men is dull.
Hey, leave this fool alone.
Leave the fool alone.
I always go with charm, but here is the other option.
People been leaving me alone for the last 10 years.
Hey, buddy, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna rip your head clean off your shoulders. Is that clear? Get out of here!
Clear? Clear? Very clear. I'm on my way. People been leaving me...
Listen, buddy, you're a charming fellow. One of the best. But me and the kid here, we're trying to talk business, so could you possibly leave us alone? No offense intended.
Ain't no pleasing some folk. Just trying to be friendly.
Oh. That's great, partner. Lenny, where are you?
For gold, we need to find Lenny fast and talk to Big Tommy.
Lenny, where are you? Lenny! Hey, buddy. No hard feelings, huh? See that feller I was with?
No, sorry.
You ever wonder if life is a brutal waste of time?
Lenny's upstairs to the left, but if you go to the right, you can interrupt a working girl.
You know which way my friend went?
Sorry, I don't know.
Lenny?
Get out!
Sorry.
I like this look on Arthur's face. He's embarrassed and amused and more than a little drunk.
Lenny? What are you doing, kid?
Hello, Arthur. You know what? I don't know.
Why ain't you never married?
Poor Arthur. He pauses and has to think for a moment, and then he remembers and he gets so sad, but only for a moment.
That's the thing, you see, because it... Lenny? Lenny! Get away from me! Lenny! Shit, ain't you? Lenny! Are you in here, Lenny? Lenny, where are you at? Leave the kid alone, you goddamn animals!
That is one of Arthur's favorite insults, calling men animals. Seems very 19th century.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Nobody. I'm talking to nobody.
What did you say?
What?
I said, what did you say?
Get lost, buddy.
Shut up, mister. Yeah, shut your mouth, mister.
Another favorite moment coming up here. And I'll admit, first playthrough I was shocked and scandalized. I don't think I'd ever seen a POV stream in a video game, and I don't think I ever wanted to. Now it's just funny. Okay, we have to move fast. We have to clear out this room.
Lenny!
Do I look like a Lenny to you?
Been looking all over for you, Lenny.
How many have you had, pal?
Damn it, Lenny, stop slumping off on me.
Lenny? Maybe you should switch to water, my friend.
There you are, Lenny.
I'm Clyde. You got the wrong fella.
Lenny, my boy.
Lenny, what are you talking about?
Found you, Lenny.
Just go home, will you?
Lenny, where are you hiding now? Lenny! Oh, Lenny!
Do not go upstairs. However, if you do go upstairs, you can see something scary.
Lenny, where are you hiding now? Lenny! Lenny? Lenny!
Also, don't leave the saloon. The game will just spin you around and you're back at the bar. Kinda like real life. We've all been there at one point or another. Slap fight here. The mission is essentially over.
You're a good friend to me, Arthur.
Shut up. Cheers. Cheers. Not you again?
I never kill this guy. Doesn't seem right.
I didn't mean nothing by it.
We have two options here. You can actually evade the law and end up outside of town.
Oh, you moron, Morgan. Oh, you moron. Not again.
But I prefer to let Arthur spend the night in jail and wake up with Lenny. It's a good bonding experience.
Arthur! You alive? Arthur! You alive, Arthur?
I want to die. Where are we? What did we do?
I don't know.
Oh, me neither. Yeah.
You pair degenerates.
I like the sheriff. He's just trying to keep the peace.
There's a fine for drunken violence in this town. You're just lucky no one was killed.
Hey, we didn't start a thing.
Yes, you did.
Well, I don't remember.
Either you fools got any money? It's $10 and you're free to walk.
Sure.
Now, get out of here. I don't want to see either of you around here no more.
Oh, Jesus.
So, that was a quiet drink?
First one was pretty quiet.
Look at Arthur's eyes. He's so handsome here. Horribly hungover, but looking good.
Yeah, the first one was pretty quiet.
At least it took your mind off goddamn Mikey.
Well, that's certainly true. I gotta get out of here.
I'm just gonna have a little sit down and feel sorry for myself.
Okay, there is your gold, and this would have made a great thumbnail. We need to deal with Mary next, and go fishing with Jack, and then the missions are going to get harder and more dangerous. Luckily, our horse is just where we left him. Note how Arthur is unarmed right now. All his weapons are on the horse. However, if Arthur's going to go see an ex-girlfriend, he's going to need a bath. I hope you enjoyed watching this playthrough as much as I enjoyed making it. We're going to take it all the way through Chapter 6 and the epilogues, and then we'll start working on 100% with John. We have miles to go before we sleep, and we're going to have a lot of fun between now and then. I want you to know that this channel is here for you. I'm not going anywhere, and I'll see you soon. I'm Super Antonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content, and we shall meet again. Further on down the trail.
Would you like some extra help there?
Oh, sounds good. Yeah, thanks.
You can just leave it to me now. You'll leave this place feeling brand new, you know.
Found you, Lenny!